What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Welcome to a new episode of Unspoken Truth Podcast. I'm your host, Tanise. What's up? Welcome back. If this is your first time joining us, welcome, welcome. Thank you for taking the time out to come hang out with me. Um, hey, it's Friday. We made it to another episode. Tonight's topic is fake it till you make it. Ah, man. I've been told this in so many different contexts, so I guess it's time to break it all down and see what resonates and what don't. Okay. Um, Usually when I do specific topics, I like to give a definition, but this is literally like a thing somebody created, and then people just start living up to it, in my opinion. Okay. So, fake it till you make it. What does that consist of? What does it look like? I hear a lot of people, or I've heard a lot of people in my life say, well, just fake it till you make it. Meaning, hey, you may not be where you at right want to be at right now, but you can make it look good. That's how it translates to me today. Okay, at this season in my life. All right. Now I sit back and I play back the many times I've been told that, the many times I've probably said it to other people or seen it be said to other people. And it's like, no, why would you set somebody up for that kind of result, end result? Okay. Because in my opinion, when you faking it till you make it, the crash, the aftermath, you know how you drink an energy drink, you come down off of it, and you jittery, a little shaky a little bit, maybe even a little nervous or anxious. That's how I feel about people who fake it till they make it. I'm one of them people I ain't never tried to create an illusion like I got it all together or I'm hot shit 24/7. Although my personal view of myself is I am the shit. Yeah, but I'm supposed to feel like that. But when it comes to if my life is not where I want it to be, or if I'm experiencing some type of detour or some type of setback or something, I don't allow myself to get caught up with keeping up with the Joneses type of energy. Okay, what do I mean by that? When you watch all these other people around you having success and winning in different areas of their life, and then you start trying to view yourself off of what you see other people doing, keeping up with the Joneses. So now you got all these fake pictures and videos you posting on social media, trying to act like you got it together and life is good and this and that. And behind closed doors, your life is falling apart. Perhaps it's in shambles. It's crumbling. But that's not what people see when you post a picture or a video or when you put up a post or say have something positive to say. I want to know people, hey man, I'm going through it, I'm getting through it, I'm getting better, I'm not where I was. That type of energy, that's the person I am today. So it don't even really matter to try to fake it till I make it or put on a facade like everything good. Hey, it's been times where things was not good and I remained silent or I showed up the same way I would when things was going good. I'm no longer doing that because what that has done is it has helped me suppress things instead of addressing it. Okay, because I'm too busy trying to keep tabs and worry about how other people view me or what they think or how they feel or whatever. And that is taken away from me looking at myself about how I feel, about what I'm going through, where I'm at in life, what I'm trying to achieve, where I'm going in life, the things that I'm experiencing throughout my journey. My focus is not on that when I'm busy worrying about what somebody else think or how they feel or how they see me. That's irrelevant. So for me, the whole fake it till you make it mantra that some people choose to live their life or base their life off of is BS. And it's only going to lead to a major crash out, in my opinion. Because anything that you got to go above and beyond, out of your way, and do all this extra stuff in order for you to have it, eventually when that ends, it's like a balloon full of helium. Over time, the longer the balloon sit around and it ain't doing much but just sitting around, what happens? The helium leaves the balloon. That's going to be your life if you start thinking that you could continue to fake it till you make it. No, allow people to see you be vulnerable and transparent, and show them, hey, look, every part of my life ain't peachy cream. Everything ain't all good. It ain't glittering like it's gold all the time. And what that does is it allows people to see that you human. A lot of us is living up to these standards of society and social media and people, and that shit is gonna deplete you, man. You're gonna find yourself out of gas. What do I mean by that? You're gonna find yourself not having the energy or the effort or the determination to follow through with anything, because you allowing your energy to be used in a place where it don't belong. What I mean by that is allowing people to dictate whether or not you show up for yourself. Because faking it till you make it is just a persona and a facade you putting on for the rest of the world. But what are you putting on for you? What does that look like? What does that consist of? I've said it before in several other episodes. Hey, tiny little steps, small little wins, strong together for the major impact, for the results you're looking for that wow factor that everybody looking for, talking about, and seeking. So yeah, I may not be making major moves, but I'm still making moves, even if they little. Okay? So I said all of that to say this. Do not allow the ways of the world to get in the way of the process that you currently in, or the process that you trying to get through, or the goals that you can set for yourself. Do not allow people to get in the way of that, man. You take whatever small little steps that you need to take in order for you to keep moving. Because as long as you standing still and not doing nothing, then you not living. There's no success on the other side of that. No, what it is stagnation. What it is going to be stillness, because that's what's going to be happening in your life when you don't make no moves at all. I'd rather be making little silent, small little moves than making no moves at all. Because in the end, I'm only a disservice to myself and what I'm trying to put down if I ain't making no moves. If I'm trying to live up to this standard, I'm going to fake it till I make it. No, I ain't about to fake nothing. If I cut myself just like you cut yourself, we still going to bleed the same. If I put myself out there and I attempt or I try, me failing and you failing behind that, it's the same. But the only way those things can happen is if I actually bust a move, if I actually make something happen, if I stop worrying about what other people think about me or say about me or feel about me. When I let go of that, when I release myself from that, then I can start making moves, whether they small, medium, or large. What difference do it make? It's your plan, it's your purpose, it's your goals. Ain't nobody else got nothing to do with that anyway but you. So why not just get rid of the whole little fake it till you make it mantra or mindset where you letting people tell you, oh yeah, it's all right for you, fake it till you make it till you get. No. Allow yourself to experience whatever setbacks, failures, letdowns, disappointments, or whatever it is that's necessary while you doing what's required for you to get where you going, or have the results that you looking for, or perhaps maybe have the impact that you want to have. No, allow yourself to feel that. So then that way, when you finally get get where you going and you had a success that you know in the beginning that you was going to have, when you get it, you'll be more appreciative. You can be able to tell somebody, hey, you ain't got to cut no corners, and you still can win. You ain't got to tear nobody down. You ain't got to chew nobody head off. You ain't got to step on nobody in the process. No, and you can still win. You can still have whatever it is you want to have. Somebody lied to us. They told us that those things is a must. These things got to happen in order for this. No, that's not truth. If you walking, talking, and being in your truth makes people uncomfortable, is because they know exactly what you talking about, where you coming from, what you been through, what it feel like. Yeah, that's why they uncomfortable. Because you have the courage and the guts to be able to say and do what it is they know they should be doing, but they letting fear get in the way. Fear ain't never helped nobody. Not one person. It's not a person walking this planet that's gonna say, well, fear got me where I needed to be. No. You cannot have fear and faith at the same time. It's not gonna work. You gotta choose. What's more important? Your appearance, or what your image look like on the outside to the world, or what your insides feel like to you? What's more important? I'm gonna say the latter. I'm gonna say, y'all know, it's probably more important about how I feel about myself, and what things that I see still need to be addressed or worked on. I would rather fill my time with that than me trying to fake it till I make it. What is faking it till you make it ever gotten you? It's just a question. Don't be upset. It's just a question, because these trust and believe that these things that I ask myself, I'm not just asking you. I ask myself, like, what if you was to choose that route and fake it till you make it? What is that gonna get you? Because I can guarantee you, I could probably pick 5 people that I know that's actually experienced this whole little thing with faking it till you make it, and living up to other people's standards, and being somewhat of a people pleaser. I can guarantee you all of them gonna say, hey man, it never got me nowhere. It didn't help me in life. The stuff that I was trying to accomplish, it wasn't gonna help me get there. I'd bet my last couple of dollars on it. So therefore, there is no need for us to fake it till we make it. For what? Why? The best thing that you could do for yourself in this life, whatever season you in, is to authentically be you. It's nobody out here like you. It's just nobody out here like you. You are one of a kind. Everybody is rare in their own little way. Why don't you focus on what else is inside of you besides what you've been allowed to witness so far in your life? Because now I'm in a different space personally, where it's like, hey, yes, I've seen what I can do this far, but man, I'm more excited about what's to come. What's still inside of me that I ain't figured out how to draw out yet. And it's more so about me proving myself to myself more than it's ever been about anybody else at this point in my life. I just want to be able to say I did what I said I was going to do. Despite the naysayers, despite the lack of support, despite the people who told me not to, despite whatever it is, despite of. That's it. That's what works for me. I don't know what gets you moving or motivated or going, but that right there by itself gets me going, moving. in whatever direction is necessary so I can follow through. I never want to be the person who like, hey man, I don't know if somebody could trust your word, because you do know that that's really all you get in this life as an individual person is your word, whatever it is that you said. That's it. You don't have nothing else. A person is basing you and everything you do off of what you said. I know that. I know. I know it don't sound good. I'm sure it don't feel good. I'm sure a lot of people don't want to hear that, but the truth remains the truth. You ever wonder why you keep on trying to fake it till you make it, and nothing is going the way it's supposed to be going, or the way you planned for it to go, or the way you saw it going? Do you ever wonder why that is? I'm gonna say because faking it till you make it is only another way for you to avoid self. I know. I know you don't want to hear that, but I'm telling you, when I stop and I think about all the different things that we do on a daily basis that I don't even want to say force, but gets us to do everything else but self. TV, cell phones, work, friends, relationships, kids, family. I notice I done named about 6, 7 different things that got your attention on a day-to-day basis. And every last one of those things require you to avoid and ignore and dismiss yourself. Some people will say, well, that's selfish. No, it's not. It's nothing wrong with you being selfish with you. When your cup already empty, you ain't got nothing for nobody else to drink out of the cup anyway. So why in the world would you allow the cup to still be there, the straw to still be in it, a person to even attempt to put their lips around the straw so they can drink from it if you already know that your cup is empty? You know why your cup empty? Because you busy watching TV, you busy faking it till you make it, you busy scrolling on your phone, you busy handling everybody else's affairs, you busy catering to everybody around you and avoiding self. It's sabotaging. I could say it with a straight face. This is who I was for many years. That's why nobody knew that it was really something going on with me, because I had mastered how to fake it till I make it. I could clearly be hurt. I mean, broke up, really going through it. And I would still show up, dress the part, do what was required, be there for everybody else, and then go home and silently cry to myself because I didn't give myself nothing for the day. I didn't even stop and ask myself how I was doing. I didn't address no type of emotional feelings throughout the day because I was too busy running on air. Because that's another thing we do. We end up running on air when it's all said and done after we done depleted ourselves for everybody else. And then when we alone and sitting with ourselves, we wonder why we ain't got nothing left. You know what? Me being like that for a long time taught me that I only got one tank of energy a day. Literally. And it's on me on how much of that tank of energy that I'm going to allow other people outside of myself to be able to dwell in, to be able to get from, for me to even share with. You know why? Because what happens when I share too much with somebody? My energy tank. And it ain't even halfway through the day, but my tank is close to E. And I still got stuff that I'm supposed to be doing for me before the day is over with. And by the time I get to the time to do what needs to be done for me, my tank empty. Now I'm sleepy and I'm tired and I'm restless and I'm exhausted because I didn't burn myself out on everybody else. Now who about to come refill your tank when it only gets filled up once a day? It's just a question. Now, if you don't understand or can't answer, let me answer it for you. You the only person who fill it up. You with what you say to yourself, what you do for yourself, the time you spend with yourself, the things you pour into yourself. You are the person who gonna feel the take up the next day and the day after that. And believe you me, a lot of us don't realize that we help evaporate what's in our tank with the things that we lacking. Positive affirmations, boundaries, self-awareness, growth, healing. We managed to get around all of those things because we busy catering to everybody else. No, the mission has always been the same. I know it's a lot of different things that helped us get off track and lose focus and forget what the mission was, but the mission has always been the same. You cannot do anything for anybody else till you do it for yourself. Ain't nobody gonna back you up, support you, or believe in you till they see you do it first. This is why no matter what is going on in your life, it's still almost like it's a GPS back to yourself. And I know that because, boy, ain't nobody tried to get around this thing we call life or figure out how to not have to go through certain things more than I have, man. Well, I don't want to go that way because I don't like the way it feels. Well, I don't want to take that route because I'm unsure. I fear what's on the other side because this different, this new. I ain't never done it before. Notice both those examples that I just gave all stop you from rerouting back to yourself. One of the routes is just filled, the whole path filled with fear. So yes, you see the path, you know it's an option, it's available for you, but you're gonna allow fear to win. It, the other route, you just didn't like what came with it. It made you uncomfortable. It was dealing with things that you know exist, but you refuse to accept or address or deal or do something about. So no matter which route, they both gonna require something of you. You don't get a chance to get around it. No, you still gotta follow through. I know some things that we have to go through, it hurt. But I don't remember ever being told that things was gonna happen in life and it wasn't gonna cause some type of discomfort or some type of pain. I and maybe that's just me and how I see things, but I never been told that it wasn't gonna feel no type of way. I've always been told that there will be some feelings, some feeling. Oh man. But that don't mean because you know that it comes with these feelings and they uncomfortable and you don't like them. and you would rather not deal with them, that makes them disappear or go away. You still gonna have to deal. The bottom line is most of us spend more time trying to avoid and run from ourselves than we do trying to just confront ourselves and all the stuff that come with us. The mood swings, the shitty attitude, the selfishness, the entitlement, the fear factor, the overthinking, the procrastinating, the dismissal. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on. But you get what I'm saying. You understand the point that I'm making about the road that faking it till you make it is going to lead you to. Great disappointment. Possible severe pain and trauma. Lack of success and accomplishment is probably going to be top tier. Especially if you're trying to have anything in life worth having. Yeah. The fake it till you make it going to get in the way. It's gonna cause you to not even attempt, try, be motivated, have no effort, nothing. Because when you faking it till you make it, that's not even you being you for real. That's you trying to be who people say you are, or think you is, or then told you was. That's you. It's you trying to walk around in that. Man, that's like wearing a shoe that's too small, in my opinion. And you keep on trying to stuff your feet in it. Because I'm just going to wear them for a couple hours. No. You're not just going to wear them for a couple. You can't fit them. How you going to wear them for a couple hours? You can't fit them. That's the equivalent to you faking it till you make it, because you care more about the image that you give off to the world than you care about your self-image, your self-growth, your self-perseverance. You're going in the world backwards. And a lot of us, unfortunately, we have lived our lives backwards for so long that when somebody try to tell you, no, that's the wrong way, don't go that way, don't do it like that, try it this way, some of us will not never recover because we so freaking comfortable. We so comfortable with the way stuff is going. We warm, okay? I would, for example, say just like a baby needs to be swaddled so they can feel warm, so they can feel like they being held and loved on. That's the equivalent of some people when it's time to change and grow and heal. Nope. I've been wrapped up in that blanket for so long, I don't want to come out. Don't take the cover off of me, it's cold. That's how some of us think and act as adults. And then we wonder why ain't nothing changing. It's the same old, same old. Y'all people tell you same shit, different day. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be saying that. Because everything that we say about ourselves and to ourselves end up becoming our reality, man. Now, I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but I promise it's the truth. You want better things to happen in your life, you want progress to happen, then you gonna have to start somewhere. And perhaps it's what you say to yourself or about yourself. That's a good place to start. Stop saying stuff that ain't gonna work out, or that it's gonna be negative, or you gonna have a bad day, or life is just hard, or I'm just tired, or it's just too much going on, or I'm sick. Stop saying certain things to yourself about yourself. That's a great place to start. Because what happens when somebody else compliments you? Let's talk about it. When somebody else compliment you, when somebody tell you something positive, when somebody say something nice to you, what happens? You get this warm, fuzzy feeling inside. You start smiling, you start blushing, you start feeling good about yourself. That's the same thing you can give to yourself. Nobody has to give you that. You can actually give it to yourself. I have this little mantra on my mirror. If anybody has ever been to my house, you will see it. I say certain things to myself daily. Okay? I am beautiful. I am worthy. I'm wonderfully made. Everything I need, I already have and possess. I am love, light, and powerful. Just me saying that, and I'm talking to y'all, but just me saying that just gave me this love. You see what I'm saying? It's the same feeling that you can give yourself that a person can give you by what they say to you. The tone and the mannerism in which they say it. See how you can stop looking for that from other people because you can give it to yourself? I told y'all on the last episode, it's possible for you to give yourself a hug. Start to take better care of yourself, your mental, your emotional, your physical well-being. I cannot stress this enough that it is a top priority. You want people to stop telling you how to live and which way to do it and how to go about it, then you take back your control and your power. No, I'm gonna live life according to my purpose, according to how I want to live it. And that starts with you. I no longer want to appease to people at the cost of me not showing up for myself. Cause that's what's happening. You so busy trying to appease people in the world and society and social media and your friends and all this stuff. No. Because when you doing stuff for the world, when you doing stuff for other people, it should not cost you. You should still be able to recognize yourself when you done helping other people. But if you don't know how to go about it first, which starts with you, taking care of you, seeing about you, making sure you get what you need, it's impossible for you to do that for anybody else. It's never going to happen. And some of us is so we so conditioned and programmed to doing just that it becomes unbearable when you decide to stop doing life like that. It's uncomfortable. I'm talking about the type of uncomfortability that make you be like, I need to stand up. Because I feel like the seat up under me is getting hot. Yeah. Because you kept on letting people drink out that cup. You kept offering that cup with straw in it. And people just kept on pulling up and just drinking from it. No. Stop allowing people to use you up until it ain't nothing left. And then now they gone about their business because they done got whatever supply they needed from you. Little pick-me-upper, little boost. They done got it already. And now they gone about their business. They like, well, it was nice doing business with you. That don't feel good when somebody use you in that kind of way. That don't feel good. So if you tired, if you frustrated, if you burnt out on having be continuously put in situations where you feel used, abused, and just thrown to the side, and stop letting people do it. No, I'm not available for you to dump off all your shit on me. No. I'm not available today to listen to none of your problems. No. I'm unable to attend whatever it is that you invited me to. No. I'm just not in that space. And it's okay if you not in that space. See, I used to believe that people would disconnect or fall back because there was some type of problem. There's some type of beef. There's something going on between us. No. Some people just really just need a breather. I just need to be with self for a second. I just need to hear my own heartbeat. I just need to cater and love on myself for a second. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially when you done that for so long for everybody else. Boy, you about malnutrition. You about to disappear. Because you done gave and gave and gave and gave. Now you barely standing. How do I know that? I was her. And to a certain degree, I'm still her in certain areas. But I'm aware. I recognized. You know how long it took me to just be able to do that. Recognize that I ain't got to be everybody's anchor. Recognize I ain't got to show up all the time. I ain't got to be there for everybody. I just don't. And it's not a crime. It ain't no problem with me and nobody because I'm choosing to fall back. No. And for a long time, I let people make me believe that there was a problem because I was choosing self. No, there is no problem. The problem lies within, but it has nothing to do with nobody outside of me. Whatever problems I'm having, it's all to do with me. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Therefore, it should not be taken personal. Because I ain't nobody seen me in a while, or because I'm no longer showing up like I used to, or because I'm no longer doing the things that I once did. It's not no beef. It's not an issue. But for once in my life, I've realized, hey, you don't got nothing left to give anyway. And you still be giving. And you know you ain't got nothing to give. But you still be giving. So this season of my life is, hey, I don't just don't got it. I don't have the capacity. I just don't. And no, it ain't no beef. We ain't at each other though. This ain't nothing personal against nobody. This is personal with me. This is a personal fight for me. This is a personal time for me to show up for myself. This is a personal time for me to give myself all the stuff that I've been depleted in and lacking. This is personal for me to take back my power and my energy. This is personal for me to fix and address and work on all the stuff that consists of me. And so, yeah, it's going to require me to isolate. It's going to require me to disconnect. It's going to require me to make some change. It's going to require for things to look different when it come to me. And I'm okay with that. Because I already know what's going on. This is not happening by chance. It's very intentional. Very much intentional. If I ain't gonna fight for nobody else, then who I'm gonna fight for? Because I done fought for other people. I've done that. I have a history of doing that. At what point in your life do you say to yourself, when you gonna fight and stand up for you? And I don't mean fighting yourself. I've been doing that for years. No, I mean, when is you gonna fight for you to actually get to know you? Only you know this. I'm not here to poke pride or put nobody on blast. I always say that because some people be in their feelings when they hear certain things I have to say. Use your feelings for you to navigate and learn your body. You. Stop using your feelings to come after somebody, attacking somebody, criticizing somebody, having something negative to say about somebody. Somebody's feelings, your feelings, is not other people's feelings. And sometimes people have the ability to bring stuff to the surface. That's what's bothering you. It ain't even what they said. It's the way it made you feel. That's bothering you. And you don't like that. So now it's a personal attack against this person because they said something that you had already been feeling. Stop attacking people. Nobody is attacking you because they just so happen to see something in you that you refuse to see within yourself. You have a choice when people offer you information or words of wisdom or negativity or whatever. You have a choice. You have a choice to allow that to digest or to dispose of it. You got a choice. You ain't supposed to eat everything somebody sit in front of you at the table. That's gonna go over somebody's head. But you don't have to. The worst possible thing you could do is continue to force feed yourself some shit that don't agree with you. People, places, and things. Take what resonate from what I'm saying to you. I'm just telling you, stop doing that. You force feeding yourself something and you know it don't taste good. What ends up on your plate when you sit down at the table is going to be based off what you decided belong on your plate versus the stuff that somebody decided to put on your plate. I know that was a little heavy today. I love y'all, man. Just like I love myself, I love y'all too. Hey, the only way we can get through some things is for us to talk about it first. I'm gonna continue to keep saying that because that's the way that we heal. You can't do it no other way. I'm working on myself too. I'm hoping that me being transparent, vulnerable, and sharing and just being honest and truthful to the best of my ability is helping somebody else heal too. Because I ain't just doing this for me, I'm doing this for us. I'm not better than you, I am you. I love y'all so much. Boy, we got so much more to unpack and discuss. It gets greater later. Okay? And I'm so serious when I say that. This is just one day. Don't let this day dictate the rest of your life. because it's just one day. If you didn't have a decent day, a good day today, then you, by the grace of God, gonna have an opportunity tomorrow to get it right. But don't give up. Have some grace with yourself. Love on yourself. But most importantly, hey, man, we got to look out for each other. I know that a lot of people is like, some people don't deserve that or whatever. Yeah, don't feel like that. Because everybody deserves for somebody to check up on them, see about them, love on them, acknowledge them, even at their worst. Because at the end of the day, we all just human, trying to figure this thing called life out. I appreciate everybody that popped in, chimed in, commented, shared, told somebody, hey man, they have stopped my live on Instagram. Do me a favor, go over there and follow. If you're not following me already, go follow my Instagram. So we can get back to the basics of being able to go live on all my platforms again. Um, Until then, you can catch me on Facebook. You can also catch me on YouTube, TikTok. I did one video on there. We'll see how it goes when I'm able to access the live feature again. But look for me on all my platforms. Go follow me. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. Now it's X. Go follow me, man. Let's run up these numbers. Let's continue to keep having these conversations, getting to know self, but more importantly, having compassion and grace with others. So as we get to know each other, okay. I love y'all. It's Friday. I'm gonna tell you like I always tell y'all be careful. There's a lot going on in the world. Stay safe. And I will see y'all back here Tuesday for a new mini episode of Unspoken Truth Podcast. Until then, I'm your host, Tanise.